Light. It is a small portion of the electromagnetic spectrum. Visible light is the other term used. Light is made up of photons that mostly came from the sunlight. In the electromagnetic spectrum, the visible light is the only wavelength that can be seen by human naked eyes, and light acts as a wave and as a particle. The sources of light are the natural and artificial. The natural sources are the sources that occur naturally to our environment. The example of this is the sun. Other source is the artificial. They are considered as the man-made sources. Example of this source are bulb and flashlight. Now, let's talk about the properties of light.
The first properties of light that we have is reflection. Reflection is the bouncing back of light as it encounters another medium. Based on the name of the first property itself, it is how an object is being reflected when the lights hit the objects. The best example that we have for reflection is when you light up a candle and place it in front of the mirror. So, as you can see there, the candle is being reflected. Why the candle is being reflected? It is being reflected since the light that came from the candle bounced back.
The next property of light is the refraction. Refraction is the bending of light. Consequently, it changes from a particular transparent materials into another. We are capable of producing lenses, magnifying glasses, prisms, and rainbows solely due to this bending caused by the refraction, as well as our naked eye depend entirely on the bending of light. Just like in our example, the written notes and the eyeglasses that has grades. Look closely at this example. Given the ability to aid those people with refractive lenses and other vision issues in seeing clearly, eyeglasses are a necessity for a lot of people. People with refractive lenses are unable to properly focus and bend light. They may squint and strain their eyes as a result of blurry, doubled, or hazy vision. It all boils down to comprehending how refraction works in terms of the science associated with glasses. When a wave travels through various materials, such as glass or air, it changes in direction and speed, and this is known as refraction. When traveling through glass, the waves of light will become slowing down. By modifying the glass shape, we may likewise change the light wave's direction. And by changing the glass shape, we are able to focus the light at the proper spot on our retina, which is found at the innermost part of the eye. The retina is a light-sensitive part of the eye, which gathers and puts together information about vision. So this is how refraction works in this example.
Let us discuss another property of light, the transmission. In simple terms, transmission means how the light passes from the other side of the medium to other side. In this property, light can penetrate the objects to project itself on the other side. Then there are two types of transmission. First is the transparent objects. In this transmission, the light can easily pass through the medium and resulting of full transmission of light. And then the second one is the translucent objects, where the light passes through but only like half, and the remaining is scattered or diffused. An example of transmission is the flashlight. A flashlight is composed of bulb and lens. The bulb is the source of light, and it passes through the lens to project its light outside of the flashlight. Based on the things we saw in our experiment, it matches the description of the transmission, which the light passes through the medium, which is the lens. This example is clearly a transparent type of transmission.
In this example, the light is reflected by an object causing the perceived color of the object. The lighthouse is actually a mixture of colors of red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet, or what we call Roy G. Biv, and these colors are either reflected or absorbed by an object. And this purple sash is an example of absorption, wherein purple sash is equal to a reflect purple light.